Volunteers of America has 39 very unique programs in 5 different states within our affiliate. We do a lot of programs ranging from clinical services to homeless and housing services to services to people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. The work that we do at Volunteers of America in supporting people with intellectual and developmental disabilities can be very challenging and is definitely not for everyone. I think the people that have done it and done it well would say that it's the best and some of the hardest work that they've ever done.
The hardest part about this job would be the challenges. Like you have multiple clients, maybe you're there alone for a couple hours or for the day, and they're all just hitting you for hours at a time. Someone needs something to drink, someone needs to use the bathroom, someone wants to watch TV. The thing that surprised me the most was that it was welcoming. It wasn't a facility. People were happy to see you.
There's times that a client will wear you, they'll wear you down. And it's not that they do it, I don't think purposely, I think it's just that some days are a little bit more wound up than others. My best days are when you feel accomplishment. And then when you sit back and you watch them, wow, you can see the accomplishment.
You have multiple clients who have multiple demands. You might have to attend to all of them at once.
Tough days are, there is some, I won't deny it. But then the next day, wow.
Above all, I think that one skill that you have to have is patience, because some days can be very trying and can get pretty tough.
This job is not a job that you go into for the money. You don't do that. It's something you gotta want.
Do you want to talk to him?
Volunteers of America has struggled with keeping people sometimes in this role of direct support professional because people report that it's not the job they thought it was. So I think we've had a bit of a challenge in talking about the role and our role in people's lives and helping people understand what that entails.
As a direct support professional, I help our clients with their day-to-day activities, hygiene, cooking, cleaning.
Lifting individuals out of bed, transferring them. You have to feed some individuals. You have to transport individuals to doctor's appointments, family outings, out in the community.
I think people come into the job thinking that it's gonna be easy. I'm gonna make some breakfast maybe, take them somewhere. A lot of people are coming by like a friend told them about it, told them like what a good job, I think they leave because they found out it's so much more than that. It's an all-day shift. You're constantly moving, you're constantly, doing paperwork or helping a client, changing a client.
I really didn't know about the caretaking part, so that was kind of a surprise for me. I had never changed anyone's brief before working here or had to help feed someone before working here, but once you build that relationship with someone, it really doesn't matter.
There are some people that aren't prepared for the physical care that is involved, and there is, depending on who they're supporting, there is physical care involved that can be very intense. I think some people think it's just physical care, and it's so much more than that. Their job really involves every piece of supporting someone's life.
At the YMCA, Adam vacuums, empties trash, cleans trash lids, wipes lockers off, talks to people. While Adam is working, I, lots of times, will be sitting at a table talking to a lot of the patrons of the YMCA and listening for him. He's almost like a sibling, almost to me. He's very special. I have him a lot. My hours aren't from 9 to 5. Adam knows all my family. And my family, if he's not, it's something when we're together, they're like, where's Adam at?
One of the individuals that I serve is Tim LeDuc, and he has cerebral palsy. He's very limited in his movements, so you really have to help him in pretty much any way that you can. You have to speak for him. You have to communicate with others for him sometimes, and you have to bathe him, you have to feed him. You really just have to be a voice for him.
The type of clients I deal with in my home, one of them can't speak. He has to use a board to tell you guys, you know, what he wants. But he's very playful. He's loving. Big teddy bear is what I call him. Mike requires a little more attention than the guys. He likes to play with his records, likes to play with his magazine, look out the window. He does get jealous sometimes, so he likes a lot of attention, you know, on him. He can help you. We make his bed quite a bit. You know, he helps put dishes away. He does have physical aggression. He is one of our clients who are physically aggressive. He just gets upset sometimes. We have one gentleman in our home. He doesn't have any family left. We are his family. We're here daily with him. When he's happy, when he's sad, good moods, bad moods. We share laughs with him. You know, he needs us.
Would venture to say, and have been told many times by people that can tell me, that the biggest barrier they have to face is loneliness and isolation. And that in and of itself is injustice. That is someone that is not having access to the good things in life like the rest of us. So in this role as a direct support professional, they can help folks have a better life and have a good life, one that looks just like the rest of ours.
Turnover is a serious problem that we have, and it affects our individuals because our individuals are some of the loneliest people that you'll ever meet.
I know with Adam, if I would just up and leave and just be completely out of his life, it'd be devastating. You can't do that to these people. If a person's not serious about getting involved, just don't bother, because you know this is a human life. It's not, you're not flipping hamburgers at McDonald's. So this is totally something different, and these people have feelings.
If you can imagine being in your home that you live in every day and relying on people to take care of you and getting connected to somebody and having a relationship with somebody and literally waking up to a different person that you do not know. That is the reality of the folks we serve every day. And it is so important for us to be able to have some consistency and to have the same faces and the same people support them.
I consider the folks that I serve like my family, and so I'll go out of my way to really be involved in their lives, such as Alan. He plays baseball on Thursdays, and so at 7 o'clock every night on Thursdays I go watch him play his game, and he really looks forward to me being there. You really have to be a voice for the individuals that we serve and get them out into the community and really build those relationships and help them have a meaningful life that all of us get to live.
The most rewarding aspects of this job is pretty much what it is, knowing that you've helped them. You know, when your client does something new, or like they learn something new, or you know, they just say I love you to you, it feels really good. So it's just a good feeling.
But the smile on their face alone it speaks for itself. You don't need no attaboys, it's all right there.
Some of my best days as a direct support professional would have to be the days where you can really see those relationships out in the community really building with the clients that you serve.
At the end of the day, my client may say, you know, I'll miss you, or when am I going to see you next? Where a lot of people, when they leave their job, they don't get, you know, don't come back, you know what I'm saying? And Adam, you know, it's not unusual for Adam to say, I love you. And she's, you know, where you don't find jobs like that. You want them to be very comfortable with you. And I think I know I've gained that trust with Adam.
If you have the heart to help others, then this is the job for you.
I believe the skills we're looking for at Volunteers of America and a direct support professional range from someone who is patient and understanding and can keep their ego out of that relationship and understand that it's not about them, it is about the person they're supporting. Our folks are very at risk of being abused and neglected and exploited, and we want to protect people, and we believe the best way to do that is to make sure we're hiring people that understand that they have to respect themselves and the folks that they serve and support. Your role as a direct support professional is to help people have access to a good life, the same life that the rest of us have access to and really take for granted on a daily basis. And you have that responsibility, which is a huge responsibility, but it's also a gift, and it's one that can be wonderful and it can be challenging. A lot of people for a lot of years have stepped up to that challenge and done really well. And if you are ready to step up to that challenge, we want you on our team.